Greetings everyone, it is Grypher here. I'm bringing you a replay sent in from Chiefengineman. He's taking out the Tier IX Pommern, and we're on the map Two Brothers, and we're on the North American server. The Pommern was released in August of 2020 for coal in the armory. In my opinion, she's a fairly well-armed vessel. She's featuring 380mm guns, or 15-inch, 4x3, so 12 barrels all up. And she has a swath of secondaries and torpedoes and hydros, you can see here on the consumables. To get all her turrets to bear, though, the Pommern does have to show a bit of her broadside, so be aware of that when taking this vessel out. She does feature the turtleback armour as well. But in my opinion, she really specialises in close-in combat and knife fighting. Even though we've got the new battle cruiser line, the Pommern is still good at Tier 9. Now, we are on the map Two Brothers, as I said. It is a domination battle, and we are top tier. We have, on the enemy team, a couple of DeGrosses, Leon, Straz, Karachakulo, a swath of cruisers, and a Z-46 and Minsk. So at least Chiefengineman looks like he's going to support his alpha flank. They're fairly strong. They've got the Georgia, Alaska, Lennon, Atlanta looks like he's covering middle. We've got a Fiji and Seattle, all up a pretty strong flank here. Now, Chiefengineman does like to scroll. I have watched his stream, and he prefers to scroll, and it's each to their own. But that's a nice first salvo, and he gets a sit and overpen on the Flint. The Flint, yeah, if anything, you think he'd be smoking up now or looking to, but he's still engaged. There he goes, there's the smoke. It's USDD smoke, so it can creep forward. Nice salvo, I think. One overpen. Alaska B gets his radar up. Flint's not in it though. Other teams seem like they've got a really strong push on Delta. There's only Neutral Shimmy, Colorado and Friends Division and Charles Martel kiting out. We've got Atlanta going down the middle. That is bold cotton. Let's see how that plays out. Strasbourg enters secondary range. Look at these German guns go. Obviously, Chiefengineman has got this equipped as a secondary build.
Enemy battleship detected. All stations, concentrate fire on the
Very nice. Secures close quarters expert. First blood with the Pommern there. He's taken out the Strasbourg. Strasbourg, in my opinion, a misplayed. He just pushed A hard, considering what was up against him. Again, I don't know what the Flint's doing here. Maybe he's trying to just reduce that range, but this seems to be the push flank, so they would have come to him. Yeah, that's a dead Flint. Waste of a fine vessel. Second kill, Chiefengineman secures. Just like that, Strasbourg and a Flint are down. The Minsk seems to have a bit more sense on his positioning in life. He's not taking on the Pommern at close range. Atlanta is coming through the mid. I don't think he's long for this world. Airstrike from the Harlem. This looks actually pretty good. Oh, very lucky Chief. You didn't get any damage, nor did you get a fire. Again, the Karachakoli here. I'm not sure. There goes the Atlanta. The Minsk tore him up. I'm not sure why the Karachakoli is coming in against such superior numbers. Oh! Now that was a salvo. I'm not going to lie, Chief. That was a good salvo. Second citadel of the game. You can just see enemy teams got Delta secure, but they really... There we go. The Harlem got a good airstrike there.
On fire.
But they really have to do some shooting on the Delta side quickly.
Problem solved, sir.
Don't think those torps are going to make it. Even though they are 6Ks, the Karachakulo is turning out. Here we go. Looks like the enemy's Delta flank is warming up. One of the Colorados is down. Your secondaries are just melting things. They're doing it really good work. Whoa! Karachakulo there put a massive hit upon you.
The ship is on fire.
And you showed too much broadside to the Italian BB's AP. Still, you're driving this push. Your enemy team is securing the cap behind you. You have press W for victory. Victory onwards. There you go. You got an achievement unlocked. Some secondary skills reload quicker there. There we go. Harlem is down.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Oh, you're gonna need this repair putty up. Double fires. You're up to 3 kills. Nice tactical beaching. Dropping off those crewmen that are too wounded to valiantly fight on. Other Minsk, I don't know what he's doing. He's come back to play again.
Problem solved, sir.
I can see what you're going to do here, Chief. This would be hilarious if this works. You're going to go through the gap. It's going to work. Wow. Sniper shot. Citadel, you get Arsonist as well. Well done. 4 kills, 115,000. You've got 4 heals left. You're going to need them. You've done your work already. You have definitely done the hard yards on this flank. Enemy are down 4 boats, but you've lost 2 in return. Seems like your Delta flank are pushing into superior numbers.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
That really just suits the enemy. Alaska shot the Ibuki as you did. No more Ibuki. Tough boat to play at times when you're giving up your side like that. Donskoy, he should be an easy pick for your vessels coming through this as well. You still haven't picked up D, so that Z46 is still on the cap. De Grelsa takes care of the Charlie. If the Nistra goes down, the enemy Leon's on life support at 100 hit points. You really think the game's going your way here. You've got 8 boats, even though they've got 7. A couple of them are on their last leg.
Position of a strategic target.
There goes the Leon. Still, there's the Minsk Z46. The Nistra looks pretty low on your team. He's down to 1,000. He's just gone dark. If the enemy can get rid of him and the Einrig, they're not out of it. Nice use of the island to cover your shots there. Another heal goes off, so you've regained a lot of the hit points you lost. Cheeky hit on the Atlanta. He's losing hit points quickly there.
All stations. Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Now the enemy really have to finish off that Nishishimi and Heinrich. They need to secure Delta, push on, and also stop this counter push coming from Alpha. Oh, the de Grosses are actually still pretty healthy, both of them.
Well done, Commander.
Ah, the Donskoy takes down the Iron Reek. There goes Kanishka Shimmy, so enemy team are doing a good job of coming back. Minsk should secure Bravo. If the Donskoy gets a heal or two, he could be a bit of a threat. He has long range guns. If he can remain dark, which he's not at the moment, but if he gets a little bit of health back, and with these FDGs, the game could flip. Oh gee, there goes your Alaska. Spoke too soon. Hopefully I haven't put the Moxie on your Chiefengineman. Yeah, Minsk's in Bravo now. The red team seem to be doing a bit of a final rally. If they get a kill here, the Georgia or Fiji, it will make their long-term goal that much easier to come back. Shells out, this is for your Kraken! Denied. The Leningrad secures the Gross, even though your shells and your secondaries were melting. The Atlanta's still in. The Atlanta you clobbered a little bit before. So he's using the De Grosse or the Z46 as a vision. And he's just making really short work of the part-time captain. Gotta love the names. This could be the Atlanta gone. He's going to have a slow acceleration here. 3,000 hit points. I think that's yours, Chief.
Torpedoes to port.
There we go. Nice. Oh, beautiful work. Get a Kraken there, securing the Atlanta. Still think your George is going to go down. Oh, that was all skill. And never deny that. That was your skill there. Chiefengineman, you predicted those torps would fall short. Minsk's taking on the Seattle. That's if he lives through that DPM. He gets his torps off. That could be bad for your team. Donskoy's back in. He hasn't healed anything. Maybe he's got no heals left. Nah, Seattle got the Donskoy. He didn't go for the Minsk. Anyway, it's 5v3. 129,000, you've got your Kraken, you've got your Arsonist. First Blood and CQE. Z46 takes out the Georgia, no surprise. Oh, the de Grosse took a bit of damage in the last little bit of... Oh no. The Minsk has taken out the Seattle with torps. Wow. 4Ks. Wow. You feel bad when you're in a cruiser, something like that has Hydro Radar and a good DPM and you get torped by a Minsk of all things. Secondaries are going off both on the FDG and the Z. Ooh, only the one pen didn't do much damage. The de Grosse turned that nicely, but you've got torpedoes here. Fiji goes down. No, de Grosse misses. Looks like he wanted to hit the Fiji and potentially ram you, I think would be his plan. I think he got him. Usually I like to wait longer, knowing the enemy doesn't have torpedoes. Nice salvo, high caliber there. You got 2, maybe 3, but if you came a little bit more onto his side, you would have secured that with the torps if need be. 3v2, I think this one's going to you guys. The Minsk has come down, he's capping Charlie.
ends in 5 minutes.
This game turned out to be a lot closer than I thought. Even though you guys owned Alpha, then Delta, the enemy did push back pretty nicely. And you got 6 kills. Kudos to enemy DDs. They're shooting, they're trying to engage and get a kill. The Minsky's down to 3k, he's actually pretty low. With the Fiji and Leningrad alone, you'd assume this would be a win. Fiji is such a good destroyer support vessel with its Royal Navy AP. Nice out of the barrel. Yeah, 7 kills. You secure the Minsk. That was a lovely shot. He did get the cap, but now really 3v1. Unless the world doesn't align, this should be yours. 7 kills. It's not often that you see that anymore. So that is a pretty cool achievement, Chiefengineman. Z46. Yeah, that's it. He is out. We can see here Chiefengineman, 7 kills. He came up with a swath of achievements as well. Kraken, Arsonist, High Caliber. He would have had a Dreadnought and Fireproof, I'm sure, at the end there. I didn't get an end screenshot there from Chiefengineman, but what a replay. Thank you for sending that in, Chiefengineman. He's showing us, yeah, Pommern here, she was top tier, but you were lucky early on that the enemy came in one by one. You did take some AP damage. Any a little bit more coordination, it could have been different, but you know what? You pushed, you got the kills. You got 7 kills. You can't deny that. Thank you for the fantastic replay. Now, if you have enjoyed this content, please click subscribe in YouTube or give me a follow on Twitch. Thank you, and I'll see you out there on the seas.